everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I am coming at you with a flip through of my new personal wide ring bound planner setup. I am so excited that I have this all set up. I'm all moved in here and I can't wait to share this with you. I am absolutely loving this setup. So perfect for staying cozy in the house, but also for spring, so I am just really feeling it. This planner is from Print Pression. Like I said, it is a personal wide ring bound planner, and this is from the sort of metallics collection that Kane, who owns that shop, released a couple months ago, and this is the Sea Mist color. So it is like a beautiful shimmery green that's like metallic, but not a specific, gold, silver, rose gold. So you can use any foil color you choose. If you can't tell, I have gone with gold. And I have swapped the rings out in here. I actually have a video, which I will link in the description below and in the cards, on how to swap your rings in this planner. So I have gold rings put in here and gold hardware on all of my sort of charms and clips, etc. But yeah, I am super obsessed. As soon as I saw these, I was like, you know what? These are so perfect for both for summer and for spring. Just love, and honestly, anytime. I just love the shimmer of this planner. It's so stunning. Like I said, this is the Sea Mist color, and yeah, I'm super obsessed with it. So right on the front, I do have a giant swag from Fur and You. I just love this with I think this was a daisy one. It's got like a really gorgeous charm in the middle with some pearls and some crystals, and it is, it's got like some peach and corally kind of colors, and then the gold hardware, obviously. So I'm really, really obsessed with that. So gorgeous. And then I actually am gonna take that off. So, actually, let me show you all the top view right there. I'll do it again at the end, and I'll go through all the clips and charms as we come to them. But yeah, so I'm gonna take this off to pop it open, and then I will show you the whole setup. Okay, so jumping into the setup, this is mostly full of stuff that I made myself in terms of dashboards. There are a couple of journaling cards and stuff in here. I printed most of this paper myself though, and the art is from TWG Designs. It is the refresh art from actually maybe even 2 years ago. I'm not even sure. I made some of this stuff for like a Plan Miss gifts like 2 years ago or something like that. And I had just been saving it ever since, waiting for like the perfect opportunity to kind of use this as a setup base. And I am just so obsessed with it. And then of course, as always, I've pulled things in from other shops. So this is like a dashboard that I made myself from the clip art and the papers in that TWG Designs set. And then over here on this pocket, these planners were ready to ship, so I didn't pick the pocket configuration. This with the cross secretarial pockets is my favorite pocket setup, and I like this kind of pocket much better than the one that's in the back. But like I said, this was ready to ship, so it came, as is, and it's not like a deal breaker for me. So this is more digital papers from the TWG Designs stuff. This flower over here is from Peach Palm, and that is a simply gilded bow that I have laminated to turn into a die cut. You'll see I pulled in a lot of sort of leopard print because I had this is from a really old Planner Society kit. This, I don't even remember when this is from, but I pulled in little touches from that Planner Society kit because I thought it like just worked really well. And I don't know, I'm not usually an animal print person, but I just think this came together just so adorably. And then this die cut is from is also from Peach Palm. I think it's from that same set, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's like my favorite. I have stickers that have this on it too. Yeah, so I'm super obsessed with it. And then this is a journaling card from the Painted Flower Simply Gilded box. I've also pulled in a lot of touches from that box, which is a fairly recent sub box. And you see these are some of the washis from there and some other Simply Gilded washis as well. When I have these washi cards that have sort of the stuff on them, I don't like to cover up too much of this stuff, so I thought that looks nice. And you can see the heart, which is gold foiled in the middle there. And then this is some clip art from that TWG design set that I've turned into a die cut. And I laminate everything that goes kind of in the front pouch, including the papers. I just think it gives the planner a little bit more sturdy support. And then I have teardrop clip with a little charm on it here. I do believe that that's from Studio Signet, which is not a shop that's open anymore. and that is clipped on, just clipping that, but it lays pretty flat, so I don't mind having that there. So then on to my first inserts. If you want to see like a full in-depth description of my inserts, you can check out my planner lineup for 2020 video. It hasn't really changed that much. There's like a couple of things that are different, but for the most part, that is, you know, what I've been going with, and I will link that as well in the description below and in the cards. So on the back of this is just printed some of that paper. Like I said, I printed all of the stuff myself from the TWG Designs art, so I can pick the back of the paper that I wanted. So I just have this really pretty floral with like the little inked in leaf pattern, and I put a pocket on here, and then inside that pocket I have some Scribble Prints Co. sticky notes from an old mystery kit or something, and then this die cut, which I think is so pretty with like the lavender and the roses all dried and bound together. I just thought that was so pretty, so I slipped that in there, and then that little heart is a seal sticker that I've laminated from Simply Gilded. So then this is a divider tab. I make these for all my planner setups. And I feel like I always mess them up. So this one is done correctly. The other two I had to kind of like judge together a little bit. But anyway, so I have washi running on the front. What I did to make this is I just printed this year on a white piece of paper, and then I foiled it. The font and everything is just from the Silhouette store, or not even the store, the Silhouette, and just like a computer font. It may have even been a free one that I downloaded. And then I have run washi along, and I put bow seal stickers along that, and then I laminate it. So basically this, what I did is because of, you'll see when I messed up the other ones, I printed stickers so that it would say the this year on all my other tabs on both sides, just because I had a little accident where I put the bow seals on the wrong side for the other two. Whoops. Anyway, so that is that, and I just ran washi all along the back. So these are kind of like decorative and go with the sets and just very busy, and I really super love it. And these are all Simply Gilded washis, I believe. So then on here I have an acetate that I printed from clip art in the set, and this is it's a little bit hard to read against the floral, but it says every day is a fresh start, and it's got the floral doodles along the side. So I printed this on an acetate. All of the papers and supplies I use are linked down in the description below, and so I just printed this and foiled it myself. And then this is also a paper from TWG Designs from the digitals that I've printed on a vellum. So then my first insert is actually a 2-year future log from Jasenia's Printables. So it's 2020 and 2021. All of my inserts are from Jasenia's Printables except for one in here. But so this is, like I said, a future log, so it just has this monthly calendar with a view of the month and then just lines, and then I just fill this out. The way that this works is that if I make an appointment for something that isn't for the current month, I go ahead and put it in my future log, and that's just how this works. I don't go back, like if I'm already in April and I make a new appointment for April, I don't go back and fill this out. This is really for future planning, so if I know something's gonna happen in June or in November, I'll go ahead and put it in here. But if we're in April now, which we are, and I don't go and like fill out all of my appointments for the month in here. So just clipping myself onto the current month page, I have this For a New teardrop clip that's like this really pretty floral dangle charm. And once April is done, so once we're in May, I'm planning on clipping these pages together so that I'm not opening up this planner to months that have already happened. So I have some things in here. I have been closing some stuff, crossing stuff out that is like no longer applicable, which sadly I need to cross out that wedding, which has been postponed indefinitely. But I just kind of look at this like a few times, just as needed. I don't look at this regularly, just when I make a new appointment or when I'm getting set up for the month ahead. And then I actually have a K&Co XOXO jumbo wide paper clip on the back in this really pretty pink color. And I am using this to currently clip together all the pages in 2021 because I have not written down anything for 2021 yet. I haven't even put the holidays in. So closer to the end of the year, I'll put the holidays in, but I do have all of the, holidays written in for the year ahead, which I did when I set up this planner originally, like when I set up my first personal wide for the year. So anyway, so that is that. And then so then I have a piece of vellum separating the two inserts in these categories. So this vellum is from Print Pression, and the way that I have this planner set up is I have sort of 3 categories of inserts in here, and I put a divider in between the 3 categories, and then I use vellum to separate the inserts in each of the categories. So the second category, the second insert in this category is my monthly, and this is also from Jasenia's Printables. And let me just show you what this looks like. And it's just like a month on one page with just an overview, like a listing of all the days where you can write down appointments, etc. And then this little grid section. So I use this for kind of like goal setting or a month overview, etc. And then this, I write down the individual appointments for the month ahead, and I use this as a sort of like a pre-planning thing to plan out my monthly spreads in my bullet journal. And that's kind of how this is used. And I do have a peach palm marking the current month on there. I'm not going to show you that spread because I have a little bit of personal stuff in there, and but this is what this looks like, and this is just for 1 year, and it is a dated insert because it does have the calendar view on all of that. So that is the end. So then next up I have my next dashboard, and this one is actually inside a dash sleeve. I have either coming or just posted a craft with me where I made these dash sleeves for this planner, and also in the cloud size, so I will link that in the description and in the cards. So check that out if you haven't already. They're very easy to make. So this is all from TWG Designs Art, and that is actually my own hand lettering that I did, and I printed this and then foiled that. And then on the back is just some of the TWG Designs paper, and this is a Simply Gilded journaling card, which is why I have this in a dash sleeve and not just directly laminated. And this is from the painted floral box as well. So then this is my next tab divider. I don't think you can super tell on film, but basically this was supposed to be the front, but I stuck the bows on the wrong side. So I just made stickers on like clear sticker paper and foiled it with the same text so that they kind of work front and back. So anyway, this is my next tab divider, and this is the listing section of my planner, and I have a few different inserts in here. So first up, I do have the acetate and the vellum from that painted floral Simply Gilded box as well. I just thought that was like really lovely and kind of matched this setup. And then I do have this kind of long listing section in here from Jasenia's Printables, and I just use this as like a variety of listing. I have a book list, movies, you know, frozen breast milk that's in my freezer, you know, just all different kinds of listing that I do in here. And then this flower is from Fur and You, and this dangle clip is from Kango XOXO, and that's just clipping together the unused listing pages. I think this is, I originally liked the little bow lists, but right now this is kind of my favorite listing insert that I've been using like a lot more. So then I have just a piece of vellum separating into the next insert that's in here. And this one is just from Michaels, and it's just like this gold foiled heart vellum that's really cute. And then in this one I have this like little 4 bow heart checklist, which I was using a lot, but I haven't been using any of that much anymore. I have been preferring the long listing one. But so basically what I do with these inserts is I keep them active, and then like if I finish a list or if I don't need a list anymore, I do pull the pages out, and I have like backup pages if I run out of pages of these already pre-cut, so that I don't have to like waste time or miss time. If I need an extra page of this or of any of these listing inserts, I can just go and grab it really quickly. And then this bow clip is a velvet one from Kango XOXO as well. So then on the next page, this is a vellum that I made from clip art and my own hand lettering on this is TWG Designs, the same set of clip art that is the only clip art and papers I've used in this kit. And then that is my hand lettering, and I just made this and foiled it as well. And then this is the only insert in here that's not from Jasenia's Printables. This is just plain dot grid paper that I found and printed online, and I just have a couple pages in there in case I need any listing done that's like not in a set structure. So I haven't really used this yet, but I have just 2 pages in here right now, just in case I need it. And then I have another vellum in here that's just printed from the TWG Designs paper, and then I do have just a contacts insert in here. This is from Jasenia's Printables as well, and I'm actually not going to open this one because I don't have any blank pages in here. I basically just have, it's just like an address book, and I only have 2 pages in here. and because I don't need that many contacts, and I just use this for things, for people that I like frequently mail things to or semi-frequently mail things to. So like some kiddo friends and that live out of state, and some planner friends. And then I just like the inserts all to have the back covers on them, so I just took out all of the pages in the middle. And then I have that same from Simply Gilded, from the Painted Floral box, the same acetate and vellum, just because I thought they look really nice together. And this is not like a vellum I would otherwise use, so I didn't mind cutting all of it down. And then this is my online orders tracker, and this is also from Jasenia's Printables, and this dangle clip is from Kanko XOXO. You might notice that I don't have any like charms in here that I've made myself, which is really unusual for a setup for me, but I just have so much stuff in gold that I don't really make as much when I'm in gold. And in rose gold and silver, I frequently make a lot more of the charms because I find that shops don't have as many like non-gold hardware, especially rose gold is very hard to find. But anyway, this is from Jasenia's Printables, and it is just, I just track all of my orders that are related to like planning, stickers, crafting, etc. And I just kind of check them off as they come in, and I star them after I haul them. So that is what that looks like. And then this bow is from Blush Bow Boutique, and this is the insert I probably burned through the most ordering stuff, and then I just pull out a page when it's all done. And then this dangle charm is from Kanko XOXO as well. So on the back there, I do just have another piece of that bow vellum, just rounding out this section. I don't always do that, but I had already cut it because I miscounted the number of inserts, so I just decided to keep it in because it's real pretty. And then I have a pocket folder that I made. I have a craft with me on how to make these, which I can link. So this is TWG Designs paper again, and I have my pen gems clipped on it, which I will show you in 1 second. But so this one actually opens like this. You can punch them so that they open the other way, and this is a fully functional folder, and you can keep stickers or whatever you want in here. I could put like a die cut or something in there, etc. And I just thought this pattern with the florals is so pretty. So I use I usually like to punch them on this side, but this one it just happened to, I had already made and it was punched like this, so I don't really super mind. And I just use the pen gems and the pen loop to keep it closed. So this pen loop, again, I made this myself, and I do have a craft with me on how to make this as well. It's the easiest thing on the planet. All you need is like a binder clip, some glue, and some fold over elastic, which also makes really cute hair stuff for your kiddos, or for yourself if you have thinner hair. It would not hold my hair, but it holds my toddler's hair. And then this is a pen gem. It is Havana Cabana, I believe, and which is like a kind of warm pink color, which I thought looked really nice with this. It's got gold hardware, and I do have the insert replaced to be the Pilot High-Tech Gel tip insert, and this is the only pen that I write with in this entire planner, and that just helps me keep this, all of basically the decorative is kind of up front, and I only have the one stickering insert in here, and I just, you know, I try to keep the other decorative stuff, like the week-to-week, day-to-day decorative stuff, very minimal in this planner. So that is that, and this is the pen that I use to write with in this planner. So any writing you've seen has been done with this pen gem with the gel insert, because I don't really like the ballpoint pen. I just like the pen gems. Anyway, on to my next stash sleeve, which is one that, again, I made. This is all TWG Designs art, but it's my hand lettering, and I just think that's really cute. And on the back is just some of the TWG Designs paper, and then these two die cuts are from that same Planner Society, old Planner Society kit. So then this is the last little section of this planner, and it's my this week's section, and it also has 2 inserts in it. And again, I accidentally put the bow sticker on the wrong side from like where I was planning on punching it. So I just, you know, went ahead and did them double-sided like this, which I think works really well. Although I obviously like this side a lot better, but who cares? Then, you know, I kind of see it as I'm looking at the front of the planner. And then here is some more of that vellum that I made from the TWG Designs clip art and my hand lettering. This one is like a little bit, it's like a little not as high quality as the other piece, but that's totally fine. And then I do just have 2 inserts in this section, and I don't use them both at the same time. I use them sort of like, one of is a stickering, one's a meal planning insert. This is from Jasenia's Printables, and the other one is like a full weekly insert. So on weeks that I don't use the full weekly insert, I use the meal planner. And if I if I'm using the full weekly insert, I just meal plan in that. So that's really nice for weeks that I don't feel like doing a full setup or a full stickering spread in here. I just have the meal planner. It looks like this. This is a peach palm, and it just has like I've actually been using this as like 2 weeks. So I'll just use this as 1 week and this is 1 week to just, because I don't need it to be fancy, and I just will use this for meal planning. And yeah, but if I am going to be stickering, which I've been stickering a lot lately in here, then I don't use this. So this will be work for a week where I don't have time to sticker. I don't feel like it. I was just trying to take some of the pressure off, and I was mostly using this, but with everyone being home all of the time, I find stickering so relaxing, and with this higher stress environment, I've been stickering a lot. Anyway, so, and like I said, I keep extra pages of these 2 inserts as well, pretty much everything in here, but the monthly, I keep extra pages of these cut so that if I want to add in more inserts, I don't have to go and print and cut them. It's already done. They're already cut and punched, and all I have to do is pop them in the planner. So I do have another piece of acetate here. This is from Print Pression. It's from an older, like one of the monthly box kits. I've only ever gotten one. It was like in the winter time, and I love the planner. I didn't particularly love all of the sets of the kits, but some of the papers and stuff I found useful. And this one is just like a gold foil with dots and bows. And then again, another vellum here that is from TWG Designs, and I printed myself. And then this is actually the week that we're in right now. I filmed a plan with me for this week as well, and this is the spread that we're in. Oh, this paper clip is from Simply Gilded, and I'm using this to clip myself open to the page. I just like things to be really easy to turn to, like, so that the way the clips are set up, you just kind of turn to where you are naturally. So this is the week that we're currently in, and this is kind of where we're currently at in this planner. And then this bow bookmark is from Kanko XOXO. I just think that's so pretty, and it's got like a dangle charm at the bottom and a bow at the top, and it's velvet, and it's really just very lovely, and I love the way it sits in your planner. So that is the current week. I'll show you what and it's a week on 3 pages, so I'll show you what this stickered one looks like. And this is the way I planned right now. It's actually Friday, so I haven't finished filling this out, but so we're through for Thursday, and then Friday I really haven't filled this out yet. But anyway, this is what it looks like. I do all of the stickering all at once in advance, and then fill it out just with pen throughout the week, and then I use this page to pre-plan my next week, because then when you pull this out, you have all of your pre-planning and your planning spread right in front of you. So this is what a blank one looks like. It's got this like double thing, and so this is where I actually do my meal planning in here, so then I don't need to use the separate meal planning insert. Then it's got Tuesday through Thursday, Friday through Sunday, and the notes section here. So that's what that looks like blanked, and then just clipping kind of the rest of the blank ones in here shut. I just have this really pretty bow from Kanko XOXO, and this smaller flower clip from Fur and You. And basically those aren't like super functional. I just like to have a lot of bows in here and like a lot of charms. I always do the most. This is actually like less charms than I usually have in terms of the dangle clips. I usually like really load it up, but they kept falling out, and I kept like taking them out now that I'm using this planner a lot more. Like prior to being, stuck at home, the bullet journal was my main everyday planner, but right now I would call like this planner my main everyday planner, and the bullet journal is more supplemental. So things just shift, and that's totally fine. And I'm still doing like all the same spreads in my bullet journal and stuff, but this has become a lot more functional for me during this time. But yeah, anyway, so then I do have a vellum, this really pretty bold floral from TWG Designs that is printed out, and I have that ending the insert there, and then I have my last dash sleeve for my back view. You guys know if you watch my videos, my other setups, I love like a really busy front view and a really busy back view. Like I love to stuff all the pockets and just make it super, super decorative. So this is another one where I have a dash sleeve going on, because I have a Holly Nichols print on the flip side of this. So this is like a little journaling card that I made from that TWG Designs art set. And then on the back of that, I have this really cute Holly Nichols print. I think this was the first print that I ever bought from Holly Nichols, like in the first set I've ever bought. So I've had this for a while. It's really pretty. It's a 5x7. It's got like all the different fitness and workout girls. I just thought that was like so cute for just like the vibes of this, the sort of like self-care. I like to call this like a self-care spring. That's what I'm going with for this setup theme. And I just think that is perfect with that. So then what I have over here going on in this back pocket, so this is 2 slot pockets, and I find that this is a little bit harder to decorate than the crisscross pockets. So this is not my favorite thing. But it's not like a deal breaker, and I really like the ready to ship planners and everything, and I love the Print Pression planners. They're really super high quality. It's like a nice vegan leather, and they're a very affordable price point, so I just really like them. And like I said, I did swap, and the rings are swappable now, which I didn't like them before when the rings weren't swappable, but now I can go ahead and put my gold and rose gold rings in there. These are a bunch of bookmarks from Studio Signé, which her shop is not open anymore, unfortunately, and these were like my absolute favorite things, but I just hang them through the rings. So these are all B6 size, but I hang them through the rings. I know there's other shops out there that make these. I also make them myself, not like monkey knot ones, because I don't know how to do that, but like I make bookmark charms myself, and I just think that they're really pretty, and the B6 ones hang really nicely in the personal wide size. Honestly, all of mine are like B6. I have very few things specifically for rings, because for a while I was going back and forth between the planners, but then if you just hang them over the ring, or if you want them a little hang higher, you can even like loop them up around this kind of thing up here as well, and then they just all hang together, and I think they look really nice. So then this is the like pencil board, I think it's called, from the Simply Gilded Sweet Treats box. I don't know, it was like the recent semi ice cream themed one, and that's just like put back in there. I just thought it was like a really nice plain striped paper. That's like a little scrap of that vellum that was from Michael's, and then I have a little bit of a paper from Planner Society. It's just like kind of like a gold tone wood grain that's really pretty. And then I have a vellum pocket in here. This I have a craft with me video for this as well, and I actually think I made this one on it. So this opens at the top. You can put stamps or stickers or whatever else you want in there, just a little one, and I have a little heart from Simply Gilded on that, just, you know, for ease of pulling it in and out. And then this little clip here, this little teensy tiny dangle clip, is from Just Giovanna, which her shop is no longer open anymore either, but she's on Instagram and she makes such cute little clips, and I did love her shop. Anyway, and then I have this, which is like a bunch of die cuts. This is not all together. This is like a bunch of different die cuts that I actually just have like washi taped together and then clipped on. So, because I didn't want to, some of these are that I made myself, and I wouldn't mind like taping those together, but this is a Clever Gal Crafts jumbo, get it? But I love these, and I'm so like, I would not want to waste that. So I just turned that comes as like a large sticker, and I just turned that into a die cut by laminating it, and then I will have it as in like this lovely tan color. And then these headphones are from that same peach palm set, and then this little notebook and this coffee are from the TWD designs that I printed myself, and then this flower die cut is also from that same peach palm set. So I have those, and so I have a mix of things. So this is all just like kind of washi taped together and then clipped on to just make this like a little bit less, because without this, it's just like a lot of the planner. So I really, and which is fine, and obviously this planner is gorgeous, but I just really like a very busy, you know, pocket. So I have that clipped on like that. And that is everything that is in this planner. I'm gonna get this closed, and I will give you a last 360 view before I finish up. All right, so let's do that last spin. You can see all my bottom bling here from Studio Signé, and this one from Kanko XOXO. And on the side, I have all my dangle clips and my pen gems. Just really love this. You can see that top view. I like literally spend, you know, like an hour getting the clips lined up how I like. I just like, well, I don't know, I really like a decorative planner, so that is also functional. But anyway, that is everything. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe and check me out on Instagram at My Crafty Plans to keep up with everything going on in all of my planners, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye!